The last episode we took down Ava, the king's pet, and now it's time to press further inside. I'm actually blanking a little bit on the details, but I'm pretty sure it's in here that we, Oh. Hello, door. I forgot. I don't remember how to get to that other side of that door, actually. I'm sure I'll find it. I think exploration of this whole DLC went pretty naturally last time I played it. It's just blanking a little bit. But I'm pretty sure this is where we go to end the blizzard, which is going to be pretty mandatory because a whole lot of stuff where we were earlier is frozen. Not even just individual chests and whatever, but entire areas are currently locked off until this moment. Which is interesting. I'm always kind of a fan of a game that has you replay a zone, but in a different context, or they change something major about how the area works. That's the important part, is something has to actually change, not just saying like, now do this quest where you kill these guys, or something.
To think Ava could be bested. Who are you? This land is barren. Cursed by the old chaos. It gave birth to atrocities, and the people fled in fear. Until our Lord, the Ivory King, came. My dear Lord, a most true King. It was with his magnificent soul that he built a Leon Lois and contained the spread of chaos. But the chaos would not be sated, and the king gave his own soul. Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart. The Leon Lois was frozen in time, its leader lost. I remain here to contain the chaos, honoring my lord's wishes. Perhaps one day he will return. There is nothing here save that accursed flame. I have but one wish. That my dear Lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos. I haven't had strength to help him myself, but perhaps one such as you. Though I am yet to know your name, stranger, will you lend me your strength? Kind visitor, I thank you. Let me open the path to chaos. And please, do all you can.
So this is a bit of an unusual moment for the Dark Souls series, I believe.
Leon Lois's faithful knights followed their lord into the chaos. But not one of them returned. The king's dutiful subjects waited patiently for his homecoming. But it was too long a wait to bear. The knights of Leon Lois await a new leader. One who will guide them
So this is all around a new interesting thing. So I could be wrong in forgetting some detail because there's a lot of game to remember across the 4 different Soulsborne type games you can think of, but it's rather unusual to have a really important an NPC interaction conversation be the next thing you need to go forward. But she explains what's going on here, which is that this place has fallen, and I'm not sure if she got into the guilt part yet of her role in it. I think she may have, but basically the king and the knights went down there to stop this great void, this great problem below, and they haven't come back out. And you can go down there too. In fact, I could walk in there right now, but the idea is that there's a series of portals that need to be closed. And so she just shattered all the ice throughout the area, except the stuff around her, at least. And now there's these chests everywhere. And there's all these passages that I didn't have access to before. And most importantly, a bunch of those areas now give you access to the other knights. Because there's one right here already, but there's more of them deeper inside that you want to find. And so now you basically replay the entire zone and have new passages along the way that you can access. So it's a sort of an open area, but it's significantly more open at this point. It's an interesting little change. It's kind of nice walking through the same area and like have the atmosphere change, because the blizzard is gone, and the blizzard was a big component of what this place felt like in general, because there was this weird overtone of like, there's invisible things, there's things huddling in corners, everything's white and blurry and you can't see far and it's really foreboding. And now things have changed. Now you can clearly see all the way across. From right here at the beginning of the entire dungeon, right at the front gate, you can look down and you can see that place where I found the orb that let me see invisible people and where I fought that one knight. And like you can see various places we've visited already. But now our goal is to explore again, but to be careful about what has changed. Hello. I love how easy that is for some of them. Gotta be careful though. Friend? Ow. I am caught off guard by the sheer... oh, I should have grabbed more life gems probably. Oh! I'm caught off guard by the sheer reach of some of these enemies more often than I probably should be. Because they have huge reach with their spears and their ice rapiers, which, for those of you who were around before, you saw me use the ice rapiers in my Dex build playthrough that was this character, but a new game rather than New Game Plus. Hello. Ow. Ow. A little more reach around the, in a circle than I was expecting. Kind of thought I'd be out of range of that. So this is the elevator we pulled earlier. Do not at all remember what's behind it, but it's open. Not a mimic. They made you really question where mimics are, so now I find myself testing if things are mimics even if I'm fairly sure they're not. Just because now there's 2 separate campaigns for all of Dark Souls 2. And that really messes with you. There's the North Water set, which I believe we used before. In fact, I'm sure that's a second copy of it. There's the entrance back there. A direction where I could have come here before, because I moved the elevator, but I wouldn't have been able to see that. And that's kind of a cool little detail, is being able to see that kind of distance. Does this thing work at all? No, the lever's broken off or something, as you'd kind of expect. So these things are all passive now, and you've learned to ignore them up until now, but here they are. Uh-oh. Nailed it. Ow. I'm sick of your bullshit. There we go. Getting a few rolls not quite happening the way I mean for them to. There we go. Wow, she's alive and non-responsive. Interesting life decision. I will not be rewarding you for it. Hey, bad guy. Oh, that's not a backstab, but, you know, close enough. Functionally a backstab in some ways. I don't even have arrows equipped, do I? Oh yeah, I do. I don't know why I thought I didn't. Probably just forgetting how to use arrows in this specific game. Let's just try to deal with some of these guys a little bit, because they're obnoxious. Can't lock on from here, unfortunately. Aha! Die, doggies, die! Uh-oh. Back away! Nope. This is becoming less of a good idea over time. Alright, that was a little silly. I was hoping to just kind of what was I saying? Thin the herd a little bit. Just because those guys are a little not. Did they leash? Oh, I didn't think they would leash like that when I was that close to them still. Hello. Ow. Well, I guess I hit him anyway. Sure. Ah. I do miss my tiny dex weapons and their speed. Hello. There we go. One dog, not a problem. Group of dogs, big problem. Although one dog was a problem in Bloodborne, dear lord. Took some practice to figure out how to fight those guys, because early on I had more deaths to dogs than anything else in Bloodborne, I think. Because they're just really fast attackers. Hello, items. Yep, she's gonna attack me. Hello. You ain't tricking me. Yeah, this is clearly a trap of items. That's part of the reason why they give you 3 items in one spot, is so you spend just enough time picking them up to make sure she gets a chance to attack you. Because from here on out, these guys are actually a threat. And they will happily really stab you. And being aware of them isn't enough, you have to actually keep an eye out around, because they're so innocuous. They're camouflaged, basically. Hoop! By having the exact same color as the environment. Hey, melee guys, you want to come after? Oh, that's not melee. Hoop! Just want you guys to follow me over here for a second. Around the corner. There we go. One down. They really teach you the value of line of sight in these games. When they give you all these ranged enemies. Oh god, that's not a melee attack. That was a mistake is what that was. Oh, I'm out of range. Good job. Alright, that's... I made a few mistakes there. There we go. Oh, no. Every time I swing my sword the wrong direction, an angel gets its wings. Ah. It's really disappointing every time I do that to myself. I'm so sad. Yep. It's 4. Oh, there's a retainer here. Oh, let's try. Ooh! You know what? I'm just gonna go. That's not even the door. He's fast. Oh, there are 2 of them right now. I was kind of not expecting one of them to chase me. I've made a few mistakes, you know? Damn. Hi. And this is why I don't do no heals runs. She didn't really cover the distance, did she? She just kind of attacked the air instead. Oh, that's... Oh, a spell hitting a wall. See, at least the AI makes similar mistakes that I do. Well, that went through a wall. None of that, please. Hello, retainer. Alright. Too cautious for her own good. There he is. He stopped chasing me eventually. Oh. 2 can play that game temporarily until one of them dies. Guys. Right, the other one's over here. Up. Hi. Oh. Nope. Oh, no please. None of that. Ooh! You're hiding inside the corpse of your ally. Now you can hide together. Just trying to head for... Oh, there's another retainer to watch out for. They're everywhere. Satisfying, but ineffective. And that she's not dead yet. The jump attack is the way to go, apparently, if I want to ambush retainers and not have them survive to pester me. But I may not need to bother with these guys anyway, because just gonna go over here anyway. Bye! Don't mind me just going on a exciting adventure without you. Oh man, where am I going? Is this the part with Maldron? Because I'd rather not. Let's go ahead and send it back. For my inevitable porcupine death. There they are. Who's a porcupine? There we go. Nope. This is how I die. This is how I die. Guess who should have not locked on with their camera? Ha ha ha. That was a pretty big mistake on my part. I should not have used lock-on there. My whole point was to try to do a running attack at them, and that kind of got blown away by me doing the lock-on. And there I am locking on again, instinctively. Ow. The self-harm is a bummer. There we go. At least they die in one hit if you nail it. Golden fruit. Monastery. Yeah, I can't remember if this is the Maldron part or if this is the Golem part. Looking like... Oh yeah, it's the Maldron part. Ah. Is Maldron the right name? It might be somebody else. Hi. You seem nice. Nice of you to visit. Ow! That's a lot of damage you do. Damn. Do not appreciate, and I'm running a little low on gems. There is a bonfire like right there, I want to say, ish. But let's use alternate health means for a moment. They're cheap, and the game's showering you with souls at this point, so life gems are a negligible cost. Friend. Hup. Nope. I'm trying to thread the needle here and hit him. Oh, Hexer Nikolai. Right. Because there's two invaders here. Just in case you weren't frustrated enough with one of them. Here comes Hexer Man. Alright. The good news is I'm using a big, heavy weapon. So, if I can hit him... What's he attacking right now? Is he attacking monsters? Does he attack monsters? If I can attack him with my big, heavy weapon, we probably stun him out of doing a lot of his attacks. That's the downside of fighting him with the rapiers. That's really been the primary cool part about going through parts of this game with this character, as opposed to the rapier, was that a lot of these characters get obliterated by me when they used to not. He's not going to come down though, is he? He's obnoxious like that. He wants to taunt you into going forward because, yep, there's things around here that want to attack me. Come on over, buddy. I'm out of line of sight. You should walk closer, right? No? None of that, huh? Alright, well. Quickly. Got him, but now there's porcupine! As expected. There we go. One porcupine down. It's easily the most dangerous part of this zone, probably, is just the damn porcupines being able to take a lot of damage out of your health really quickly. What's over here? More porcupines or just the item? Growth Balm. Ooh, Nikolai's down here. Perfect. That's all I wanted from you. Come on. Line of sight, line of sight. Yes! Yes! Uh-oh. That's bad. Hup. Oh, that's a heal. Oh, he blocked with his little sad charm. Oh, no. I don't know why that didn't hurt me, but oh, no. He seems nice. That seems excessive. There we go. Pain in the ass. Yeah, when I did my Dex playthrough with the rapiers, I was making such short work of bosses and of enemies, and then a freaking... one of those guys would show up, just any invader basically, and would just tear me a new one. Hello. Because invaders are really scary sometimes when you can't if you can't stun them. Does this open already? No. If you stun an invader, they're the easiest thing in the world because they're predictable AI and not overly excessive health pools in some cases. But if you can't stun them, they feel impossible sometimes because you're like, I can't make them stop hitting me. What do I do? There we go. We're being thorough right now. When I find the bonfire, I'll probably not rest at it, just light it so I can use it, but I'm not gonna want to redo this whole place. So we're gonna very specifically, for the love of God, not open that gate. Because, dear Lord, is it a mistake to open that gate? Hi. You seem nice. Ah! No! Stop it. I believe the bonfire's over here. Hit! Oh, it didn't reach me. His casting needs work. Is it right over here? Yeah, it is. Bonfire at the bottom of a room, no access to the top floor because the stairs are broken. And there's the corpse I was looking at. So yeah, I was actually dead on about the location of the bonfire. Good job, memory. So that caster's currently guarding the switch that opens up the next area. Hup. That's why we're going to want to deal with that. You're not a mimic, right? That'd be mean. Aha! Invincibility, ow. Wore off. And here comes one of the most peculiar sights in the game. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's just a freaking... There's just a friendly-looking NPC hanging out in your game. They really went above and beyond with this NPC, because his behavior is just designed to torture you. And yeah, here he is. This is an invader, pretending not to be an invader, because he's got the ring that makes you show up as a white phantom instead of a red one. But, he figures out that you're onto him pretty fast if you try to actually do anything to him. So I'm going to make the most of my opening attacks if I can, because he's going to be happy to run away and Estus and try to run me past enemies that'll try to stop us from fighting. Hello! Oh, isn't that satisfying? That was mostly on accident. Yes! That was the cleanest kill I've ever had on Maldron the Assassin. He didn't even hit me. That's absolutely never... I don't think I've ever had that happen to me. Hey, buddy. Whee! What? 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 I don't even... I'm sorry, I just have no idea what happened there. Yeah, this is one of the douchey places that Maldron tries to hide in. So yeah, once you attack him, he'll run around in various parts of this base and keep hiding in different locations so that he can heal himself with an Estus flask. And he has a number of hiding spots. And among other things, if you haven't fully cleared the entire area, the paths he takes are specifically designed to make you aggro every enemy that's still alive in the area, because From Software just had so much fun with that NPC. I think he hides here too. They're all hallways. He tries to hide at the end of hallways because his weapon is a lance. And so with a lance, he can charge... There's no items up here. I thought there might be something else. He wants to charge you with his lance, because if he hits you with his lance, then he gets to just obliterate you. It's hard to avoid a lance because it's like a continuous attack in a hallway. So that's his whole goal there. And if you make the mistake, God forbid, like I did the first time I played this DLC, of opening that door, the bastard runs through here, where something even worse is waiting. And I was having a real bad day the first time I encountered this. Which is the whole point of that NPC, is just to give you a bad day. Because my understanding is he's supposed to be specifically designed based on the actual behavior of real players that invade, like that just troll players and just do horrible things. Large club. It's so nice being able to walk around an environment and just pick up stuff casually. So yeah, here's the Covetous Demon. Admittedly one of the easiest bosses in the entire game, but fighting Maldron the Assassin at the same time is just cruel. Because of course he would double himself up to attack you at the same time as you dealing with a... Huh! That was a mistake. Of course he would try to find an opportunity to get you to fight him and a boss at the same time. Oh shit! My bad. I was not expecting him to just roll again. Look at him, he just keeps going. I don't know if I think I've mostly just stood in the wrong parts of this boss fight. Uh-oh. Or maybe I'm just used to having a fast, really fast weapon for stop and go. But, I don't think I fully realized he could just roll continuously. I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. Uh-oh. Who's an adorable easy boss fight? Huh. One of the weirdest things about this boss fight is that they gave him a distraction. Like, he was already like one of the easiest fights in all of Dark Souls 2, and then they gave you a trick to make him easier, which is weird. Huh. Oh, he's still alive. My bad. That was my bad. I thought that was going to be the killing blow. I'm using more flasks on the Covetous Demon than I really should be. There we go. Bye. Ivory Warrior Ring. I'm not overly concerned about the drops around here. I'm mostly grabbing things just because any of these could be upgrade items that might come in handy at some point, but because it's New Game Plus and items don't change, it's just duplicates of things I've already had. Stacking up more items.